Hello, and welcome to the listening room at Spirit Source Connect. My name is Suzanne Goulet, and each week I'll be speaking to you about new spirituality and how it can increase your awareness of your divine connection to Source. You'll be offered insights, tools, and techniques so that you may improve, expand, and accelerate your spiritual growth. For more information and a free gift, please visit spiritsourceconnect.com. Enjoy!
Okay, so let's get into the substance of the program today. I'd like to first tell you a little bit about who I am. First of all, in the past 20 years, I've been having a wonderful communication with Spirit, whereby I've been, through my journals, having wonderful connection with Spirit and conversation with Spirit. This conversation has guided me through many different areas of my life that have carried me through living in many different cities around the U.S. Also, I've lived abroad. I've had multiple different types of careers, and it may not have been the normal type of life, but it was incredibly expansive, releasing one fear after another, one limitation after another, just through the guidance of Spirit. And I have continued to be leading what I feel to be an extraordinary life. So I've now come out with the channeling and offered groups live, and I channel for the group specifically and record these meditations. There's always some very beautiful guidance that are offered in these meditations that offer very practical solutions to how to navigate the myriad challenges that we are facing in our lives. We're all extremely busy. We're facing a lot of challenges now where much of our previous activities are going to need to fall away, and we want to be finding ourselves living in our right livelihood and feeling the full force of Spirit coming through us into our lives and to those around us. Much of the work is incorporating the concept of color as a frequency and a vibration, and a tool that we can use and call upon at any time during the day or whatever challenges we might have. I have found that using color as a frequency and vibration has been tremendously beneficial. It allows the possibility of circumventing the conscious mind and going directly to our subconscious. There are no preconceived ideas about color. There's no preconceived beliefs on whether, for instance, the color of orange is right or it's wrong. There's not been huge dogma around colors. It's a universal language, and it appeals to everyone, everywhere. It calls up also childhood memories that are very positive. We all recall spending time with paints or with crayons or colored pencils, and during that time, we were introduced to our own particular brand of creativity. We were allowed to play when we were working with color. We were allowed to create, and each child produced something uniquely different and often very consistent throughout the years of growing up. And so we developed a relationship with color whether we realized it or not, and that relationship is often extremely positive. I was very enthusiastic about creating those meditations because so many people that I speak to simply have a great deal of difficulty sitting down and entering into a deep meditation for a period of 30 minutes twice a day. It's very challenging in our Western lives to be able to manage that kind of quiet activity when we are pulled in so many directions. And many of the meditation traditions speak to spending quite a lot of time in meditation, and most of those meditation traditions have come from the East, where the pace of life is much, much slower. And the parameters around life in the East is very, very different. Here in the West, we are very actively oriented in all areas of our lives. Yes, we live a higher quality of life, but much more is demanded of us. And so translating the Eastern meditation practices into Western life has been successful for some people, been very, very successful for some people. But the people that I speak to are having a great deal of difficulty carving that time out of their schedule. And then when they do make attempts to meditate, they find that after 5 or 10 minutes, they simply have to quit. And so this is the audience that I want to assist. And this is the audience that I want to speak to now. I personally have many different directions that I am pulled, and I do have a meditation practice that I maintain on a daily basis, and it is important to me as breathing. And so I have seen so many decisions in my life come from a higher place simply because I'm accustomed to being connected with spirit source. It continues to flow through me. I, like everyone else, fall off the wagon sometimes, but with a regular meditation practice, I find that I'm able to click into a higher source of information, guidance, and energy because I have that regular meditation practice. And so for those of you who have a little bit of difficulty with maintaining that, what Spirit has done, and I don't claim responsibility for it because this has come through me and it was something completely unexpected. What Spirit has done is created perfect 30-minute guided meditations so that you are listening and you are being guided step by step in a very calming and soothing manner to quiet your mind and to get into a much deeper receiving place. I'm noticing that most of the meditations are requiring and asking us to receive better, to learn how to receive the energies from Spirit, which are tremendously transformative, tremendously powerful. The information that's coming through seems to be from the result of my clients who are participating in the meditation courses that I have. Their lives are changing dramatically because the information coming through and the energy coming through is going directly to their subconscious. And they're finding that changes are happening on the exterior as soon as they are able to integrate these changes on the interior. And it's really not taking a whole lot of time. We're talking about a matter of weeks or months when dramatic changes are occurring for people. And through a sustained practice of listening to these meditations, I cannot promise because your willingness is something that I have no control over. But I can promise if you give it 100% willingness to focus and to listen and to receive during these meditations, you will also see dramatic results in the exterior of your life.
Thank you for listening. This is Suzanne Goulet, and for more information on how you can participate in live events, including the live Global Energetic Downloads, please visit spiritsourceconnect.com. Thank you.